African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 10th of April, 2024. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. In Kupyansk Direction, the Zapad Group of Forces units improved the situation along the front line and repelled a counterattack launched by an assault detachment of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 31st National Guard Brigade close to Grigorovka, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 20 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 3 armored fighting vehicles, and 4 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, the Russian troops hit 1 U.S.-made 155mm M109 Paladin self-propelled artillery system, 1 152mm Stubby howitzer, 2 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery systems, as well as 2 Bukov LAD and NOTA electronic warfare stations. In Donetsk Direction, units of the Southern Group of Forces took more advantageous lines and inflicted fire damage on manpower and hardware of the 5th Assault Force, 22nd, 28th, 67th, 93rd, and 115th Mechanized Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine near Krasnoye, Novokolinovo, Kleshchievka, Novoy, and Kurdiamovka, Donetsk People's Republic. For counterattacks by units of the 10th Mountain Assault Brigade, 33rd Mechanized Brigade, and 46th Airmobile Brigade were repelled close to Vyomka, Pobeda, and Krasnogorovka, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 360 Ukrainian troops, 2 U.S.-made M113 armored personnel carriers, and 5 motor vehicles. In counter-battery warfare, the Russian troops wiped out 1 Polish-made 155mm Krab self-propelled artillery system, 1 UK-made 155mm as-90 Braveheart self-propelled artillery system, 1 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, 2 122mm D-30 howitzers, 1 100mm Raptor anti-tank gun, as well as 1 US-made and /TPQ-50 counter-battery radar station, and 2 NOTA electronic warfare stations. In Avdiivka Direction, the units of the Center Group of Forces have improved the tactical situation and repelled 11 counterattacks of the assault groups of the 25th Air Assault Brigade, 71st Jaeger, 59th Mechanized Infantry, 47th and 115th Mechanized Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine close to Pervomaiskoye, Vodyanoye, Novobakhmatovka, Umanskoye, and Berdikai, Donetsk People's Republic. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 395 Ukrainian troops, 3 armored fighting vehicles, 6 motor vehicles, 1 152mm Stubby howitzer, and 1 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system. In South Donetsk Direction, the Vostok Group of Forces units improved the situation along the front line and inflicted fire damage on the 72nd Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and 128th Territorial Defense Brigade close to Staromayorskoye and Urozhainoye, Donetsk People's Republic. 2 enemy counterattacks were repelled close to Nikolskoye, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy's losses amounted to up to 115 Ukrainian troops, 3 pickup trucks, 1 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, and 1 100mm Raptor anti-tank gun. In Kherson Direction, the units of the Dnepr Group of Forces inflicted fire damage on manpower and hardware of the 65th Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, 121st and 126th Territorial Defense Brigades close to Rabatino, Zaporizhzhia Region, Mykolovka, and Ivanovka, Kherson Region. The Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to up to 65 Ukrainian troops, 3 motor vehicles, 1 US-made M777 howitzer, 1 152mm D-20 howitzer, one 122mm Gvozdika self-propelled artillery system, one Plastin electronic reconnaissance station, and one noted electronic warfare station. Operational tactical aviation. Missile troops and artillery of the groups of forces of the Russian Federation have destroyed an armed forces of Ukraine weapons and ammunition storage base with 32 152mm D-20 howitzers, 2 unmanned aerial vehicle assembly workshops, a training and launch site for uncrewed surface vehicles, and hit armed forces of Ukraine manpower and hardware in 128 areas. Air defense systems shot down 172 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles, 3 French-made Hammer aerial guided bombs, and 2 HIMARS and Uragan MLRS projectiles during the day. In total, 583 airplanes, 270 helicopters, 20,089 unmanned aerial vehicles, 499 air-to-air missile systems, 15,741 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,266 multiple rocket systems combat vehicles, 8,802 field artillery guns and mortars, and 20,852 special military vehicles have been neutralized since the beginning of the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.